Three things I've learned from working with senior leaders and planning offsites. Number one, have a purpose statement. Why are you going to do that offsite? Number two, understand you are not going to accomplish everything in that offsite. It is not going to stand alone, which leads to number three, plan the ongoing work as part of the offsite. Welcome to Great Transition Strategies Monday Morning Standup. 5 minutes to get your week off to a great start, potentially giving you something to help make you a more effective leader. All right, we're talking about offsite. So let's talk about putting together an offsite and working with your team. So those are the three things I just gave you that I believe need to be considered. And I learned them from working with folks. Sometimes I help facilitate offsites. Many times, and most times, I'm working with the leader and helping plan. Hey, I'm going to do the offsite. What do I need to do? Why do I need to do it? Number one, first thing is write a purpose statement for your offsite. And you would be surprised sometimes how easy or how difficult that can be. Sometimes offsites are planned just got to have it. We always do our offsite in October to do our planning for next year. There's not necessarily a good reason, compelling reason. So one succinct purpose statement. The purpose of this offsite is for X. Why might you do an offsite? Initial strategic planning. Great. Planning for next year. What are you doing? We want to get our budget together for next year, and we're going to do an offsite with it. Okay? Maybe bringing in a new leader into the organization. We're going to get the overall direction from the new leader so she can give you the direction that she's going, those things that she's looking for. There needs to be a specific purpose for the offsite. You need to be able to state it very succinctly, and everyone needs to hear it and understand that is why we are here. That's what we're trying to accomplish. So that's first. Get really clear what you're doing. All right. Number two, you cannot put an offsite just in the box where you think you can go into that offsite and accomplish everything and be done. An offsite is really, if you think about the work curve, you're doing some kind of work. Let's take the introduction of a new leader. Well, the new leader is going to introduce themselves. Here's my direction. Here's where I'm going. So here she's giving you all those things. Well, this is really, when you think about the curve here, this is really the steep part of the curve to get things kicked off and rolling. And you are using that offsite to get up on that curve, right? You're not going to complete everything. Everyone's not going to fully understand her direction. People are going to need some time to kind of work through that. So think of this as the initial hard work to get things going, which really, when you do this initial hard work, how much time do you need? Half day, whole day, 2 days, 3 days? Some folks will do a whole week on their team, depending upon what they're trying to accomplish. What makes the most sense for you? So you have a purpose. Now you know, okay, we're not going to accomplish all that, but what do I want to accomplish in that initial spurt to get us going? Strategic planning, here's what I want to get done, which leads right to number three. As part of the offsite, plan the ongoing work. As a leader, when you do this offsite, you have now taken on a lot of work that you need to watch, manage, and lead through over a period of time so you can meet your overall purpose that you said. You're committed to making that, prove it, and plan out the rhythm that you want. Strategic planning, we're off to a good start, had the board as part of it. Now the team meets on a regular basis. They're meeting every other week. They're meeting on a monthly basis so we can produce at this time. Direction from the new boss. Here's what I said. Now, here's what I see. Here's how I see things moving along. This is what we're doing. So if you can take those three things as just a framework to guide you on how you put together an offsite, you're going to be off to a really good start to making things happen the way you want to make them happen. So just to review, have a purpose statement. Realize you're not going to put it all in a box. You're not going to accomplish everything right there. There's going to be ongoing work as number three. That's going to take time. Plan for that time so you can get where you want. Thanks for listening. Hope you found that helpful. See you next Monday morning, 8:30. Have a great week.